So in modern times, when Sahaja Yoga is not just raising the Kundalini, but giving the complete knowledge about Sahaja Yoga and also empowering the person with the power to give others realization, it was a tremendous task. And that's why we had to find out these methods by which we could give realization to people. In those days, Kundalini were awakened, but it was not that Sahasrara was broken. So Kundalini must be somewhere hanging in the Agya, maybe at heart, maybe somewhere. And such people became the seekers. And that's how we find today people are here as Sahaja Yogis whose Sahasraras are open and they know all the yukti of Sahaja. But there are subtler and subtler yuktis of Sahaja, which you have to master. The first is that his character was madhurya, meaning the sweetness. Sweetness. He always says, sweet like honey. So when he talked to anyone, or he communicated with anyone, it was through sweetness. And this communication, if you have not developed, then you are nowhere near yoga. To talk to someone sweetly, automatically, everything is madhurya for him. His talking, his actions, his face, everything is madhurya. So when we talk of communications, first of all, the greatest thing is the communication between human beings. And when we have to think of the communication with the human beings, many people think that by aggression you will communicate better, which is not true. I mean, if somebody wants to get something out of someone, say, so you go there and just talk. I have to have, how can I do it? This, that. As it is, it's no. But if you are sweet and start talking sweetly, then 99% will definitely dissolve. So to dissolve people with sweetness, how to do it, that trick one has to learn. How with sweetness you can dissolve people. This is one of his special qualities, that you talk to someone in such a manner, genuinely, in a very sweet manner, and the problem between you and that person will be dissolved. Absolutely. Now there are many tricks. How to talk to someone is one of the biggest things one has to learn. First of all, you must always show that you are less intelligent than another person. Like I'm talking to scientists, I will say, I'm sorry, I don't know any science, no good for scientists. So they feel, oh, very good. If you have to talk to some musician, you must say, I don't know any music. No, I've learned a little bit, but not much. Musician feels very happy. You may call it a pampering of the ego. You may call it. But there's no harm in saying that I am nothing compared to you. So the first trick is complete humility when you talk to another person. It's a sign of greatness. It's a sign of fulfillment. As the trees, when they are laden with fruits, they bend down. So the first of all, if you say, I am no one, I don't understand anything, but I would like to hear. This is first. First quality of communication is to be extremely humble about yourself. The another person should not know who you are. And there's a lot of fun in it. Say for example now, I can say about myself that my husband was very highly placed in India. I met a friend in Delhi. She was studying with me in school and in college. And she asked me, where do you live? So I told her in Meenabag, which was just a useless, small little place meant for very ordinary officers because they had not allotted us any house or anything. So temporarily we were there. She said, what is your husband doing? I said, being so is some government servant. I didn't tell her. He came down. So he just looked at me, smiled. He said, do you know him? I said, he's my husband. She was shocked. He's your husband? Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? Immediately the whole thing changed. And she felt so ashamed of herself. She had started looking down upon me that I am married to some clerk or someone. So the best thing is to play down. Play down everything. Now I know of certain Sahaja, they say, oh, mother has given me such powers, I can do this, I can do that. This boastfulness is of no use. I haven't got any powers, you see. I am a Sahaja, that's all. But if you want, I can try. So, is to play down as much as you can. Practice this at home. First practice and then do it. So that is one of the greatest qualities of communication with others.